Over the hill, over dale, through bush, through barrier, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire, I do wander everywhere. Swifter than moon's sphere, I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green, and cowslip her tall personeers be, in their gold coats spot you see. Those are rubies, fairy flavors, in the freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cow's slip ear. Farewell, though lobe of spirits, I'll be gone, our queen, and of all else here on you.
The king doth keep his reveals here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in Grover Green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape, or making quite, or make it quit, or else you are screwed, or a knavish spirit. Call Robin Goodfield, are you not here? He, the fright of madness in the vulgarity, skim milk, and sometimes laver of the corn, and bottomless make a breathless housewife churn, and sometime make you drink no bear, no barn. Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those who hobgoblin call you the sweet puck, you do their work, and they shall give you good luck. Are not you?
Thou speaks aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I fat and mean fed horse beguile. Neighing in likeness of a filly fowl, and sometime lurk in a gossip mill. And very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bog, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest ant telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then I slip from her bum, down topple she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and then the whole choir hold their lips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and sneeze and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would you hear we gone?
All met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon fairy skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
That I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here come from the farthest tip of India? But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to their bed in joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead him to the glimmering night, from Parawanno whom he ravished, and make him with fair Iglesias break his faith with Agionda and Antiocha?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And ever since the middle summer spring, met we on a hill in dale forest or mean, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beach margin of the sea, to dance for our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy brows thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea, contagious fogs with falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud, that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and crows are fatted with the murrain flock. The 9 men's morse is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green, for lack the tread undistinguishable. The human mortals went their winter here, No night is now with him our carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air. The rheumatic diseases do abound, and throughout his temperature we see the seasons alter, hoary-headed frost. And old ham's thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds, is as in mockery said. The spirit, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries, and the maid's world by their increase now knows not which is which, and the same progeny of evil comes from our debate, from our decision. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spice Italian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind. Would she with pretty and swimming gait, following her womb, then rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise, but she being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. And if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom, fairies away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember. That very time I saw, but thou couldst consider not, flying between the cold moon.
Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votartress passed on, in maiden meditation fancy-free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk-white, now purple with love's oil. And maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league. I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes. Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf or bull, on meddling donkey or on a busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from of her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here, I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia, the one who stayeth thee and the one who stayeth me? Thou told me that they stolen into a wood, and here I am in the wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia, hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron from my heart. As true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I heinous truth? Tell you I do not, or cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me harsher place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, and to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your immodesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. You trust the opportunity of night and the counsel of the desert place, with a rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not when do I see your face, therefore think I not in the midst. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll from thee to hide me from the brakes, and I'll leave thee in the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such heart as you. Run when you will, the story will be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speech to catch the tiger, bootless speed, when cowardice pursues and valor.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go, or thou follow me. Do not believe that I shall thee mischief in the woods.
I, in thy temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal in my sense. We cannot fight for love as many men do. We should be wooed and not made to woo. I follow thee and make heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Cut it.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower here? Welcome, wanderer. Aye, there it is. I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox slips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with elegantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in, and with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do.
I love thee not. Why receive me not? Where is
I pray thee, give it. Whither wander thee?
Other anywhere and